Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kim, and in today's video we are going to be going over my favorite fall finds. Some of these are new this year and some are returning items that I absolutely love that I've used year after year. Now, last year when I posted my fall decorating, which was my first year on YouTube, a lot of you guys wanted to know where I got things. And by the time I had posted the video, most of these items, especially from Hobby Lobby, were already sold out. Well, not this year. This year I'm going to help you guys out. I'm making this video in the summer so that you have plenty of time to start planning and prepping and purchasing. You don't have to decorate right now, but it's always good to start planning and preparing and, picking up all the good stuff that always sells out. So in this video, I'm going to show you all of those items and kind of give you my theme for this year that I think I'm going to go with. So let's jump right into it. Starting off with this gorgeous piece of, it's kind of a neutral, a really light brown artwork. This is $84.99. It's a 36 by 36. And with the 50% off, I think it is well worth it. It will add a really nice warmth and texture, as well as these vases. Speaking of texture, I absolutely love these vases. I have had these for, I think, about a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I got them right when they came out, and they are still one of my favorite vases. I now have all three, and I highly, highly recommend. I pretty much use these every single season. I don't think I've put them away one single season or holiday since I purchased them. What I love about them is you can style them just alone by themselves. You can do just 1, 2, or the 3-piece set, or you can add florals to them. I mean, you just can't go wrong. They're so pretty. Oh, and you guys will see those hop stems. Those are some of my favorite stems from Hobby Lobby, and they are back. This vase I thought was really pretty too. I like the shape of it. It would be perfect for a coffee table, and at $14.99, it looks much more expensive than it is. It was kind of a charcoal gray, not a black. And then this is just an oldie but a goodie. I mean, it's a must-have. If you do not have this, it's a really large vase, and it is so nice. This stem here is another one that I've picked up year after year. I tend to use it every single year, and this year I may even pick up more. I just love it so much. Last year I used it here on my coffee table. That was 2 bunches, and then here I just cut off a couple little pieces, and you can add them to bowls, dough bowls, to garlands. I added it into my tablescape, as you guys can see here. I just love the added texture that it brings. As you can see, just the little pieces popping out. You can cut down one stem and it will go a long way. I don't own this bunch, but I thought it was really pretty. And if you're looking for something that is just one and done, I think this would be really pretty, especially in one of those short, stockier vases like that dark charcoal one that I just showed. That would be really pretty on a coffee table. And then these, I don't know what these are, but I just absolutely love the texture and I love the colors of them. I'll probably be picking up some of those this year. And then this is just classic, perfect for fall decorating, perfect for Thanksgiving to drape off of a mantle or out of a vase. I just think it's so pretty. And then these acorn stems, I do have a couple of these. I also think these are really cute and they add just a really fun, whimsical touch to anything you're adding them to. I styled 2 stems last year in this vase with some maple stems. Okay, these are pretty. I think they've had these multiple years, but I did pick some up this year. And these right here are my all-time favorite stem. I'm so glad they're back. A lot of you guys were asking me about these last year and they were already sold out, so I'm so glad to see these back. Here they are on my mantle. I think this was 4 just by themselves, and as you can see, they are so pretty. But then you can also use them as a layering base and just layer them in with a bunch of other stems. All of these stems are from Hobby Lobby, and you guys are going to see these a little later on. Here they are on my mantle in my dining room, and they are up there in the vase on the left, and then here they are draping off on the right hand side. So you can use them in so many different ways. I don't own any of these hydrangea stems, however, they are so pretty, so I did want to show you guys. They have them in that color, this plum color, and then also that really beautiful cream color. So if you love hydrangeas, those are a must. And then this year, I don't know, I'm really liking this plum color. I think I may pick some of these up to put in that cream vase that I usually sit on my coffee table. I'm not sure. I'm still sort of working out my theme, but I think they're really pretty. And this is the maple stem they brought this year. It's not my favorite. It's not as good as the one they had last year, but it is still really pretty. You just have to work with it a little bit more since the back of the leaves aren't the same color, which I do not like. And if you like classic fall, you've got to pick up some of these wheat bunches. I just think they're so pretty. And speaking of classic fall colors, these cascading stems are really pretty. I've used these multiple years in many different ways. I think I'll be picking up some of these towels. I like the vintage vibe they have, and they're pretty inexpensive. For me, I think I probably will go with this brown color this year just because I'm really liking the browns and kind of the burgundies. Now, something I definitely recommend picking up from Hobby Lobby if you like to do tablescapes like I do are napkins. Their napkins are so affordable. That was a 4-pack of brown napkins for only $4.99. And this tablecloth here is $11.99. So if you like to do tablescapes like me, definitely check out Hobby Lobby. I also liked these napkins. However, it was a 2-pack and I wasn't in love. I mean, I do like the white one, but I would like to have the all brown for fall. I wish it was a 2-pack of just the same. And then they also had those rusty orange. And then I'm kind of liking this fall plaid here just because it has those orange and burgundies. I was thinking about maybe picking up this tablecloth and cutting it down into a very big oversized runner and using the rest to make my own napkins. I don't know, just a thought. I really like it here with these darker tone pumpkins. These are really catching my eye. Again, the dark moody tones. They're just so pretty and look so vibrant. I definitely think you guys will be seeing some of these pumpkins in one of my haul videos coming up shortly. Again, I'm liking that orange and burgundy. I also think the green is really pretty though too. And at $10.99, I think they're a really great deal. Here they are with that tablecloth, just so you guys can kind of get a look of what I'm talking about. I think it would look so pretty. And then I brought over that gold turkey just to add in the gold accent with these tones because I have a lot of gold. And how stunning would all of this look together for a fall or a Thanksgiving tablescape? I just think it's going to be so pretty. I'm so excited. These are not in the fall section. However, I thought they would be so pretty for fall. This is a table runner at 14 by 72 and it's $14.99. These Market Square items do not go on sale. So if you're looking at them and you like them and they're not on sale, don't worry, they're not going to be. You can just pick them up. So they tend to be a lot less right off the bat because they're not going on sale. If you like to do a Mackenzie Childs vibe, then this one would be really fun to use too. And then I also wanted to show you this cream, this really neutral runner. I thought it was really, really pretty. It's definitely catching my eye. It has some nice texture and it is only $7.99. That is such a good price. I don't know where you can find runners for $7.99. And then to go along with your tablescape, how cute are these little pumpkin napkin rings for $2.49? I liked this rusty dark orange and also that cream, but it did come in a green color as well. I love decorating our coffee bar for all the seasons, and I thought these were really pretty, and they have all those dark, browns and burgundies. And then I also just love this classic fall plaid. I thought they were really pretty, and I loved the little pumpkin there on the sleeve. So cute, so much fun for $5.99. Now, this section here is probably one of my favorite sections for fall decor from Hobby Lobby. I just love the amber glass. It isn't the most reasonably priced, but it isn't too bad once you take the discount, which I'm really hoping that they move that 30% up to 40 or even 50. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I wish. And these vases were really cute, and I think those are a great price. They're only $10.99. I got this one last year, and it's really cute. You can add just some of the little picks, and I used it on my shelves in my front room. Now, this large one is the one that I'm looking at that I may purchase for my coffee table and then just stick some string lights in there, or the little fairy lights, I guess they're called. These bud vases are also really pretty, and those would look great on a tablescape mixed in with some candles. And I love this one. So if I do end up picking up the large one, I would want to get one of these to match. So I have the little set. I think that would look really nice. If you are really into this amber glass, then you definitely need to pick up some of these. These candle holders are so pretty. And they're only, I think they're, yeah, the larger one's $8.99 and the smaller one is $5.99. These would look so pretty running down a table as a centerpiece with some of these glass pumpkins. That would just look so pretty, so magical at night. I like that they have all these different tones of brown. I think it would be really pretty to actually mix a lot of the different browns together. These acorns are going to be a must-have for me this year. Again, the browns, you know, the moody tones, I just think it would be so pretty, so easy to decorate with. You just stick one on a stack of coffee books, or you can get a couple and stick them in a bowl. Super easy and really cute. I like these. I've purchased these many times. These I have, I think, 3 or 4 of. I use them every year. I know they are kind of glam, but they mix well with any design. So here they are on my Tablescape, just so you can get an idea of how you can mix different pumpkins together. That was for fall, and then this one was for Halloween last year. Again, I used these pumpkins. So even though they're very glam, they do tend to make it out in my decor every year. So I just wanted to show you how you can use them in different ways. If you're looking for something that is already full and pretty much done for you, I thought this new garland wreath, and they also have that little swag over the mirror swag right there. I thought these were absolutely stunning. You could literally take this, lay it down your table, and it could be done. It is just so pretty. Just add in some pumpkins, and the garland was $42.99. So after the discount, that's a really good price. I was happy to see these triple stack of pumpkins back. They are $80, so I am kind of waiting. I think I do want to purchase a set this year to put on either side of my door in my urns. I feel like that would look really pretty. I don't know if I would choose the white or the orange, but I think either way you can't go wrong. They would look really cute. This pillow is new to Hobby Lobby this year, and it's really nice. I like the color on it. I'm also loving these pheasants this year. I think these would look so cute up on a mantle. They look good on shelf styling, coffee table. I mean, really anywhere. And then also the turkey I showed you guys earlier. I think this year I'll be picking this up, and I'm excited to show you some Thanksgiving decorating, which I didn't get to do last year. So I'm pretty sure that little guy will be coming home. And here's another turkey that is really pretty. This one was $49.99. Now, we all know Hobby Lobby brings the pumpkins, but I want to show you guys the ones that are either new this year or the ones that I think are exceptionally nice and worth picking up. Starting with this pumpkin here, I am trying everything to resist buying this because, oh my goodness, I do not need another pumpkin like this. If I do buy pumpkins, it's just going to be those velvet ones. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. This is just so beautiful, and I absolutely love this stem. So if you're in the market for new pumpkins, these would be a great choice. I'm loving this new style they have as well. This one's $49.99, but it is really large. I just love this style. I think these would look gorgeous on a front porch. And this is the smaller size, and it's $33.99, but as you can see, it's still really, it's a good size, so pretty big. And those are definitely on my want list, but only for my front porch. I don't have a lot of big pumpkins for my front porch, so those could be a good option. And it also comes in the green and that grayish tone. These gold leaf taper candle holders are also new to Hobby Lobby. They're $9.99, and I will definitely be picking up some of those. I thought this little coffee, I guess it's like a faux pumpkin spice coffee candle, was really cute, and they also had it in this style. That'd be super cute to style on a coffee bar. This one here is $16.99. Now these are returning from last year. I did pick up 2 of the cream ones. They're $21 this year. Last year I used them in my front room on my 2 chairs, and they were just, oh, they're so cute and so cozy, and they just brought in those fall vibes. I'm just glad they brought them back this year. I may pick up another one just to put on some of my daughter's beds. I just think they're just so fun and cozy. And speaking of cozy, I also picked up the blankets that were on that chair from Hobby Lobby, and those are back this year as well. They're $27.99. Highly recommend. Love the colors, and they're super soft. Another pumpkin I think is worth picking up is this one. I don't think they had it last year. I don't think they had this exact style, but it is really nice. I like the texture that it has. I like the stem. It does look pretty realistic, and it also comes in that color as well. This one right here, I did pick up last year. This one is $23.99. I'm glad it's back. I really like them. I'll definitely be using them again. I also picked up this one, and they look good as a set together. And this one is also $23.99. Here's a couple ways I styled them last year. I had them in the basket here, and I thought that was really fun. I also added this set to a dough bowl, and I thought that looked really elegant. I mean, you could honestly use these pumpkins anywhere. They're so versatile. And what would fall decorating be without adding some of these hay or, I guess they're straw bales here from Hobby Lobby? I add these to my collection every year. I use them in all different ways. I use the larger ones on my front porch, and then the smaller ones I'll put, in my hutch. I'll put them on the mantle, on console tables. I mean, really, you can use them anywhere, and they really bring that really fun, whimsical fall touch to your decor. Here's how I styled the large one. On our front porch last year, I just stuck some mums in a basket and some pumpkins all around, and it was just so... They may have had these checkered pumpkin pillows last year. I don't remember, but I did want to show you guys. I think they're really, really cute. I really like this brown color too, and they are $16.99 before the discount. And then for $12.99, they have these pumpkin pillows. I think these are really sweet. It comes in that beige color and also this rusty orange. If you like decorating with green for fall, I think this one's super cute. It's new. It's $28.99. The only layering mat that I saw new this year was this pumpkin one, and I do like it. It is, I believe, $11.99. Yes, $11.99. And then they had this orange kind of rusty color that they did have last year as well, and they brought that one back. They also brought back the pumpkin core mat in just the white color. I didn't see the natural back. That one's $14.99. This is the natural one. I've had this one for a couple years. They did have it last year, but I didn't see it this year. I think they only have the white one. Now we're to my favorite aisle in Hobby Lobby, the pick aisle. If you're familiar with my channel, then you definitely know I am obsessed with picks. I add them to everything, and Hobby Lobby is pretty much where I get all of them. I'm really liking this berry one this year. I feel like I'm definitely going to add some of this or some of these to my collection, and also maybe some of these to my collection as well. I think these would offer a lot of texture, and just I like the coloring of them. These are stunning if you're going to do more of a brown or a neutral, or add them in with the rusty oranges like this color. Love the texture on these for $3.99. Also like these. These would be pretty to add into any arrangement. These pumpkins were really cute. I love the colors of them. These are those hop stems that I absolutely love. I'm so happy they're back again. They've had these for many years in a row, but I definitely always tend to use these. And then this is another one. This is another great stem. It offers a lot. For one stem, for $5.99, it has a lot going on. It has a lot of texture. You can stick this into any existing garland. You can add it to your mantle. You can add it to vases. You can add them to dough bowls. I break them apart and use all the different pieces. Like I did here on my mantle, you can see I just kind of suck them in to add some extra texture. And this is another one I use as well. And you can see here, I've added that into my garlands, added that in my tablescape last year, added them into arrangements, into vases. This would be a great stem if you need to add some texture or just a pop of color. They came in all of these different tones. I think I'll definitely be adding some of those this year. And then I loved this butter dish. It was $12.99. I think I'm going to go with this amber glass just because I like that dark moody tone. Speaking of amber glass, here are some more great items. These are $7.49. I love the goblets, and I also like these glasses. They just have a really beautiful pattern on them. These would look great in a kitchen, styled on some open shelves. and the glasses are $5.99. So pretty, I love those. These glasses are a great dupe for the higher end versions. However, when I saw the price tag at $15.99, even with the discount, you know, they are really cute, but they're still pretty high. They've had these salt and pepper shakers before, but they're still really cute. I don't have a set, so with my new little kitchen, my mini kitchen renovation that I'll be posting soon, I think I might pick up a set this year. And then this little canister is cute. I like it in this white. They had quite a few pieces to match with this white set, and I thought they were all really nice. This set is new to Hobby Lobby and it is nice. It definitely caught my eye. I love it. I'm not going to be picking it up since I'm going with a little bit of a different look. However, I think it is so pretty. It's stunning actually, and definitely worth showing. And the prices are really reasonable once you take the 40% off. But just look at that design. That is so pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to, I don't know, maybe grab a couple for my front room for the hutch and the breakfast nook. I don't know if I'll be able to resist these. They're so good. And there's the matching bowls. This is the set I picked up last year, and I did use these last year, and I plan to use them again. I really like those, so I did show the link of what you would look for online. And then these little leaf trays I like. They're cute, and they also have the white one next to it. I thought these were all really cute. Up next is this adorable cutting board. I love this. I don't know, I'm either going to be getting this one. This one's $19.99, or I think I like this larger one a bit better. I don't know, they're both really cute. I kind of want both of them, but I think I'm going to go with this one. It's $38.99. That would be really cute, layered above the stove. And then if you're looking for wooden utensils for your crock, Hobby Lobby definitely has a big selection. And these look nice. Really, really nice for the price. Keep in mind, once again, anything labeled with that Market Square tag does not go on sale, so that will be the price that you will pay. But I still think they're a really fair price. I saw these wood with the gold handles and the ribbed detail boxes, and I thought these were really nice. These will go 50% off. Okay guys, well that's going to be it for my top Hobby Lobby finds, the things that I think will help you guys make your home feel extra cozy, extra special this fall season. If you like this video, will you please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button? And if you'd like to see more content like this, then please be sure to subscribe. It's completely free and it really helps out the channel. I will see you guys in the next video very soon. Bye! Thank you!